Yo, what is up, my medium rares? It's me again, Beefman Yay, and today we are now doing the 5th part of the run, which is probably the hardest one. It's by far the hardest part of the run, and it really sucks that it's so far in. Anyways, teleport to the spawn, and now we have to go back to the desert. We went there briefly right before going to space, but now that we're back from space, we are going to go in here. So we're going to go over here. And you're going to see this misaligned tile right here. Walk into it. See this like little rhombus thing? It's like that. Do not touch any of these swords, otherwise you have to reset. Now it unlocks strawberry marker and vermilion marker. Nice. Don't go to spawn though. Instead, just jump back across the swords. Then walk in here for salmon marker. Turn on shift lock and go up this transparent truss for sandstorm marker. Now we see this marker right here, liquid marker. Oh no, that's not good. Cactus marker, and now comes a very interesting marker, flower marker. Zach is getting PTSD from this one. Anyways, so it looks really hard, but there's a simple way to do it without shift lock. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. You have to jump on the sides, and since they go so fast, they'll be almost guaranteed to pick you up and like launch you up, which is really useful for getting over here fast and consistent. So this is a pretty easy marker to do, actually. And then we head back inside the temple. Well, not back in here, we already been in here. But we haven't been in here yet. And grab this marker, sand marker. Go up here. Not step on the tripwires. And grab temple marker. Now we're gonna go back to spawn. We're gonna take a nice little walk through the forest. And ooh, look at that, it's B marker. We haven't actually gotten him yet. And we gotta jump over here and grab Mega Marker. Now in this room, the 4th note for Zen marker lies. Though of course I don't have it unlocked right now, so I'm not spending like 10 minutes getting all those. But yes, it is in here. Alright, go back to spawn. Now we're gonna need to go inside the house for milk and cookies marker. But he's not here because I also don't have him enabled. Because again, I'm not spending like 10 minutes going through that. But there, he should be around right here in the run if you followed all the steps in previous videos to get him. So you get him, and you come out here, and then there's this marker right here, brick marker. You can get him right now, or you can get him when you go to the clouds area the first time. It doesn't really matter when, because it doesn't really lose any time. We're going to go back up to the clouds. And we're not going to go over there this time. So we're going to go over here, grab cloud marker. And now jump down here. This is where we find molding marker under this cloud. Make sure to get him and then aim towards this hill. That works, but it was very risky. Now, we're going to jump down to this cliff and grab blue marker. And then we're going to go down here and get wood marker. This is a good time for a quest marker if you need him. And then head in here for skinny marker. We're like just so like part of the wall right here, going there, yeah. Now it's time for marker stack, which again I do not have enabled because it would have taken me like 10 minutes to get everything for that. But yeah, basically you just talk to him, and then he'll give you the badge. Now here's part of the other backup I was talking about. So if you were to, in early game, if you were to fail green mark like this, if you were to die to him, then, so if you come over here, right, and then, okay, let's go over here. So let's go back to when we were getting wood marker and skinny marker. So we jump from blue marker to wood marker to skinny marker. then you just go over here. Grab the marker stack, and then come over here for cork marker, and then grab capitalist marker, and then you just upward spawn. But if you did not fail green marker, then this is what you do next. Now you talk to marker stack, and then you just head towards the house again, because it's faster than going to spawn. Jump up here, and then we have to go to the clouds a second time. Actually, we're going to go to the clouds like 5 times in this run. Now we have to jump down here to this little yellow thing and step on it. Now it spawns these new platforms. And over there in the distance, that's atmosphere marker. We are trying to get that. But it is kind of complicated. Normally, you're supposed to take a balloon, and then you're like floating in this ring. Then you have to like dodge the ring, because if you have to stay in the ring, so the ring pops your balloon, but also not hit the clouds. But that's not what we're going to be doing. I think I have to rejoin. This is what we're actually going to do. Okay? This is a nice skip for all of that. It's actually one of the biggest time saves in the entire run. It's crazy. Well, there is a bit of a low chance of messing it up. You can still mess it up, and it sucks if you do. Stand under the balloons. Even if it looks like my completionist halo would pop the balloons because of how spiky it is, it won't. Stand under the balloons. Now, look at that. It's conveniently a cloud right there. Boom. It's really easy, actually. Oh, yeah. Alright, now, we're going to jump down here. We're going to try and jump on the chimney stack again. Oh, would you look at that? So now we're back up here, because we can't get back from over there. Now, we're going to need to turn on shift lock and jump down to this truss. And try and land here. Now, there should be a note. Of course, I don't have it spawned in right now. But right above me up there, there will be a note for Zen marker. You're going to need to get it. Once you have it, come over here. Up against the wall, and then do like that to go right around it. Very consistent. Now we're going to jump back down to the hill where we got blue marker. And step on these rocks. Try and fall towards this cloud, but don't land on the marker. As if you do, you'll be flying all over the place. It'll suck. Grab chicken marker. Then come over here and complete the parkour. And you'll get balloon marker. Come back and fall off of here. Make sure to try and land on this flat part of the roof and not this or this, because then you'll get flung. And grab sunburn marker. Come down here and climb up into the house, where we will go in this room for magenta marker. Grab pinata marker, and on this wall here, in between the microwave and the whatever this is, there'll be like a little circle right here. I don't have spawned in. And you unlock it for getting all 5 Zen marker items. It's actually a chocolate coin, and it'll go into your inventory. So once you get it, make sure to equip it. Anyways, you need to type your Roblox ID number into this microwave. Me, it's 394645037. Now you see this fridge here? Click this handle multiple times. It will shoot out frozen marker. And now, new marker here is opened up because you put your Roblox ID in there. You grab them. Now leave while holding the chocolate coin that I don't have right now. Alright, now come over here. and just go up to the fountain with the chocolate coin. It'll disappear from your inventory, and so will the notes beside your screen, and Zen marker will appear right here on the top of this. So make sure to get them. Alright, now teleport back to spawn. Now we're going to run over here to the mountain, which is probably the hardest part of the entire run. Even Force 2 isn't nearly as hard, but it's still really difficult. And come over here for rock marker. Towards the mountain we go, and first grab grass marker right here in the grass. Now come over this side. There's a lot of different ways you can attack and approach the mountain, but it's just the fastest. And we're gonna come over here, bone marker, jump down here, paper marker, and then we're gonna want to come back up. Though you can do those in anywhere you want, and then it might actually be better to use paper markers than bone markers, but it is. And come back to where you can like getting up diamond. That part is very RNG, so it's really annoying. So you can die very easily there, and if you die, your run is completely ruined. 22 minutes in. I know, it's horrible. Over here, grab a rock slide marker. Now, we're gonna come back, and we're gonna jump on this. Come on. To here, and then we're gonna climb the mountain some more. But there's a nice little mountain skip you can do. Get on this, jump up to this, to here, onto here. Ignore that marker for now, we'll get it later. And then, look at that. You're all the way up. Saves so much time. And jump down here for pink marker. And then now comes another orange marker. Click the planks over and over again. Alright. Now, we have to slide off this ramp through that ring. And we slide off of it by touching the little snow hill right there at the top of the ramp. The problem is if you're not sliding just right, you can actually miss the ring. And if you do, you'll lose like a minute and you have to reset. 22 minutes in the run. The best way that I found to do this is to look perfectly forward and then jump and then back. It doesn't work every time, but it's the most consistent way I've found. The marker will spawn right here. Alright, now here comes another difficult part. Jump up here. We're going to jump across these auroras. There's that little skip right there too, which is also pretty important. And then you'll get a aurora marker. Now, we're going to fall down here and go back to that marker that I said to ignore for now. Go marker. The problem is, this is really difficult because there was a ratio bozo in the way. So the best way that I found is to walk left and then up, and then you should make it like this, sort of like that. Now from here you're gonna jump onto this, and you see all that liquid mud right there? That actually kills you, but we're gonna need to touch that. It spawns us right here. Now we're gonna need to jump. Now we're gonna need to do this parkour. Don't do that because that actually kind of loses a bit of time. So we're gonna need. As I was saying, we need to do this parkour. You can pretty much just jump across these right at the end of. Well, just going in the direction. It's pretty useful. And then yeah. Now jump back down and go into this hole. From here. We need to complete this obby, get up there for ivory marker. Though it is a little bit difficult. And if you fall, it's a reset. Well, I don't think it's a reset, but you're gonna be losing so much time that you might as well. Anyways, we get ivory marker. Now comes another difficult part. Look at that ledge down there. See right there, around there? That's actually a marker. No, a shadow marker. Let me see if I can find it for you. No, that's not it. We already got that. Oh, here it is. Right here. We need this. It's right down there, so we're actually need to jump back. Oh. Once we're on this platform below the lantern, run up to this wall and then fall. Then you'll land on the ledge where he is. From here, it's pretty simple. Just walk over to him. Alright, now you're going to need to fall down here and step on these eggs. And we're going to need big orange marker. But you need to have baby marker before this. But we get it earlier in the route, so you should have it. Here we go. Brown marker. That's another marker you need to get in here. Fall down. Now we're going to go in here. From here, we need to enter in a lot of code. So the first one we do is Hill Rock.
You're on the right track, but you're really wrong.
Enter again.
What do you think Hill Rock means? Maybe. What are you trying to do?
Again.
Are you trying to get a marker? Well, tough luck. Gosh, you're persistent. Fine. Take the marker. SMH.
Then you will gain a cough drop marker if you enter that in 3 times. Though it is kind of difficult because that dude keeps yapping and it's so annoying. Now we need to enter in some more codes like invert and Mr. Marker Maker. Invert will open up. We grab black marker here, and invert will open up this path. We get evil marker. And Mr. Marker Maker will open up this path, where we get teapot marker. There's an invisible truss here to climb back up. But we're not done in here just yet. We're going to need to do difficulty. My game actually crashed here one time. I don't know why. Here we are in the difficulty chart realm. Yeah. There's 5 markers here. Though we are only going to be getting one of them. And that is the easiest one, Serenity marker. Which is the only one here that's actually fast. You just walk over here. Now pull up the menu. And then, as soon as you grab Serenity marker, press yes. Alright. For the last part before the end gauntlet, we're going to just run over here. Go up to this wall in the clock tower. Jump up. And then climb this truss. And then you'll get teleported. It is best if you spawn from the difficulty chart realm on this spawn point. So that way, you're close to the clock tower. And in any percent runs, the first thing you would do is go to the clock tower. We just reset until we get to this spawn. Whereas in this category, we spawn here. Yeah. Spawn right here, and then you go. Here we are in the Washable Kingdom. And there are plenty of markers to collect here. The run actually ends in this kingdom. The run actually ends in this realm. But that's going to be for the final part, which is the one that will be coming out maybe later, but probably tomorrow. Alright, bye.